the Augusta Marriott. And joining us first up is a very special guest. She is our undergraduate commencement speaker, Miss Eboni Watts. Good morning, Eboni.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here. How's it feeling? You're about to graduate.
Pretty good, considering that I didn't have a high school graduation, so This is the first one of many.
Well, I'm excited for you, and I guess just trying to recap your AU experience, because you've been involved in so many different things, being Miss AU, 1828 ambassador, working at the JSAC, the list goes on and on. I guess just how would you say AU has helped you just grow personally and professionally over the years?
I can definitely say throughout my undergraduate career that I've learned how to speak more for myself and just being confident in like what I know. I could say when I first came to AU, I quite honestly don't remember myself, and I feel like I've had a lot of growth since then, but I can say that I was very soft-spoken and I didn't have as much confidence in like what I knew, or even if I didn't know something, then I would like go to the back burner and just have someone else speak up for me, I guess. But now, like I said, I feel very confident about everything that I've done. I'm happy that I chose AU, even though AU was not my first choice, but I haven't looked back since I came here, so.
Well, we're definitely happy to have you over the years. And can you give us a little preview of your speech? What's the theme? What type of vibe are we gonna expect from you this morning?
So hopefully, hope, as well as just knowing that wherever you end up, that's where you're supposed to be. And also just making sure that you're always yourself. One of the things that I say in my speech is that no one can be you. So just making sure that you're confident in knowing who you are and not letting anyone trying to steer you off that pathway.
Okay. And like I mentioned before, you've been involved in a bunch of different things over the years. What would you say has been one of the most rewarding parts of being a part of Jag Nation?
Meeting the different people that make up Jag Nation, for sure. I can say during my reign as Miss AU, I learned a lot about the different populations of our student body and how everyone's voice matters because everyone's experience builds up what Jag Nation is known to be. So just really getting to meet everyone and, knowing everyone's differences and what they really like and the different hobbies that every student has, it really shows the diverse part of our college.
Yeah. And what would you say is like one piece of advice you would give to your fellow graduates, since you are about to speak to them anyway, but a piece of advice?
Don't be afraid to take that leap of faith in doing something that you're not used to doing. I had the opportunity of running for Miss AU and surprisingly winning, but that was a leap of faith that I took, and obviously it got me this far. So just don't be afraid to take that leap of faith and really just go after your dreams or go after things that you don't even think that you're going to be able to do, because you never know what could happen.
I love that. I think you were a fabulous Miss AU.
Thank you. I tried.
When we have you, what would you say you're going to miss the most about being a student here?
Okay. I think my undergraduate career was kind of wishy-washy, I guess you could say. And during my junior year, I really found a family at AU, which were my 1828 ambassador friends and family, also the advisor of the organization. So I feel like I'm going to miss them the most because I feel like I could go to them about anything. If I'm sad, happy. I know I can still talk to them after graduation, but it's kind of different when you're not involved in it anymore and you're an alumni of it rather than being part of it.
And what would you say are you most excited for as a very soon-to-be alum?
I'm excited to start grad school, not gonna lie. I'm starting grad school in January. I'm messing up my J months. There we go. But I'm starting grad school in January at AU in the Masters of Science in Kinesiology. So I'm hoping.
That's exciting, congrats.
Thank you. I'm hoping that it's a very exciting journey to see what grad school has to offer, as well as like my new job and everything. So everything's lining up how I need it to be. I just hope it continues.
I gotcha. And any final thoughts before I let you go?
Thank you for the opportunity. It's been nice working with you like the past year or so. So even like my interviews for like Miss AU and stuff like that, it's been nice to really have this relationship with you and like all the interviews and stuff like that. So thank you for that and just being a nice open ear. Yeah.
Well, I've really appreciated all of the work that you've done for the university and seeing you flourish over this past year or so as Miss AU, but also in all your other roles. Definitely think campus is going to miss you a lot. But I'm excited that you still get to stay around a little bit with grad school. So wishing you the best. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
And for those watching, stay tuned because we got some more stuff coming up. Welcome back, y'all, to our pre-show, and joining us is a very, very special guest because you've seen him around plenty of times, but now we're actually getting to talk to the man behind the mask a little bit, Mr. Zach Thurman. How's it going, Zach?
Good, how are you?
So, Zach, for those who may not know, you have actually been Augustus for quite some time. So, diving right in, what would you say has been the most fun about being our mascot?
Well, I can't forget about the time we went on the campus rec ski trip and I got to slide down the slopes in full suit in a snow tube. It kept me warm, and even though I couldn't see where I was going necessarily because I was spinning so much, that was one of my favorite memories from being Augustus.
That was a fun thing to watch and to witness because we got to do that. We did that together. And how would you say just Augustus has helped you connect with the AU community at large?
Well, I've been a part of the AU community because my mom worked at the school for 33 years, and all three of my family members have graduated from the school. So I got to meet Alley Cat when we were at ASU, the old mascot, and then transition into Augustus and actually be Augustus. I was a part of a lot of the orientation groups and all of the different events around campus, and even though you could see all of your friends, you can't talk to them because you're in the suit, and you can't just go up, hey, how are you? But everybody recognizes you because you're Augustus, you're one of the centerpieces of the university, so everybody's warm and welcoming to you and wants to come up and take a picture, hug you, pull your tail if they're little kids, which is always, you get used to it. But overall, it just helped me connect with the students. Even though I couldn't say anything to them, it was like they've known me for a very long time, and it was just very warm and welcoming to it.
Yeah, and speaking of your mom and your family, like you're going to be a legacy graduate. So how does that feel knowing that you're kind of following what is like a family tradition to graduate from here? It's
a great feeling because, like I said, I've been a part of the university since I was 8 weeks old, something around there. Been going to AU basketball games since about 8 weeks. So to be the last one in my immediate family, my mom, my dad, and my sister, to graduate, I'm kind of rounding up the family, and everybody's going to have a ASU or Augusta College or a AU diploma. We can all kind of hold them up and say, hey, we all four did it. So that's exciting. And then speaking a little bit, or shifting gears a little bit into your major, you're going into education. So how did you choose that as your career choice? Well, it was a very odd way because I went through 3 or 4 different choices. I went through just a business degree, nursing, which I took anatomy and couldn't do it. Figured out, that's not something for me. And then through my mom's connections, I was able to talk with people. Got a surprise guest. Hey, buddy. This is trippy a little bit, I guess. It is. It feels weird seeing him outside the suit. But going through education just kind of was a choice, a pick that I had. And I've always worked with kids through the Y. And then I was like, you know what, let's give it a try. And it worked out, and I've stuck with it and really enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to getting my degree in this and then going to grad school right after. Nice. And I guess through all of your involvements and all of your time as being Augustus, what is one lesson that you kind of feel like you learned throughout your time here? I'll stick with you. Oh, that's a tough question. Just say make the most of what you're given. I mean, yeah, you may have some tough tests, some tough things going on. I've experienced that, but just make the most of what you're given. Have fun, socialize on campus, hang out with this guy, and yeah, just make the most of it. I love that. And last question before I let you go, if Augustus could talk, what would he say about graduating probably in a few minutes at this point? He wouldn't really believe it. I didn't think he would. But he's excited to graduate, and that's about it. It's a great day for all grads. It's an exciting day, so he's just proud and happy to graduate.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for being here, Zach.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Augustus, for being here as well. And for those watching, stay tuned because we'll be right back with some more guests. Welcome back, you guys, to our pre-show. And I've been telling you all morning we have some very special guests, but these are two very, very special guests, some VIPs. They are the President and First Lady of Augusta University. So good morning to Dr. King and our First Lady. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are y'all?
Great.
I'm great.
Thank you for being here. Super excited to have you both. At this point, you guys completed your first semester as President and First Lady, so.
We did it.
Yeah, you did it. How do you feel? How do you think it went for your first semester?
I think it was better than we could have expected, other than the hurricane, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, it really has been just exceeding expectations in so many ways, and just the honor to serve in these roles and to represent our students and our faculty and our staff and our stakeholders. It's been really a lifetime opportunity.
Well, I think you guys have been doing a phenomenal job so far. What would you say are some highlights from this semester? There's been a lot of things happening this semester, and I know you've been counting your days up so far.
Yes.
So yeah, what would you say are some highlights?
Yeah, so we're around 165 days here. I'll let you speak for yourself there, but for us, really, that first day was amazing. We started by speaking with a couple of classrooms, and just the outpouring of support from the community was phenomenal. A lot of excitement in there. Of course, got some big shoes to fill. You know, Dr. Kill, I still keep in touch with him, and he was such a phenomenal leader for this organization. But just the willingness and the excitement of a new beginning, I think, has been certainly a highlight. And then, you know, as Karen mentioned earlier, the Hurricane Helene was sort of a sucker punch for all of us. But in that, and I wrote a little email to our leadership and our university about, you know, our beauty in the ashes, and some of the beauty that really arose from all the devastation around us was just the resiliency, the spirit of Augusta University and Jag Nation and our community, everybody coming together and helping those who needed help. It gave us a lot of opportunities to demonstrate how much we love one another. But and then this, you know, commencement has just been a huge highlight.
Huge.
Yeah, I was just about to ask. Last night was your first time as shaking the hands and being President, Master of Ceremonies for commencement. So how was that to be able to be front and center for the ceremony?
It was a little surreal, really. I'd never been I'd always been sitting in the front row and had a front row view of all the shoe trends and styles. But I'd never been in the position of seeing the faces of the students when they initially get hooded or they shake their hand or hear their name called across that stage. And really, it was sort of an emotional moment to some degree, because I remember how it felt, you know, and all of this is an undergrad, graduate, and doctoral program, and just being able to see them in that moment and shake their hand and tell them congratulations, and each and every one of them just said, you know, we're proud of you, and I'm proud of you, and it was really special. I really wasn't expecting. It was going to be excitement. I certainly felt the excitement, but just a little bit of an emotional thing to see those students and that smile and be able to look them in the eye right when they receive it.
Absolutely. And it was emotional for me to see him up there as president, you know, because he's worked for that for so long.
Yeah, she was just saying, please don't screw it up.
Do you have any advice for our new graduates? They're about to walk across the stage and meet you in a few moments, so any advice for them that you'd like to share?
You know, there's so many people out there and so many voices that offer advice and words of wisdom, and a lot of them are really good, and to listen to them. But I think what I've learned more than anything is that resiliency, that sometimes a detour in your plan is really just the beginning of a greater plan. and just to surround yourself with supportive, loving people at home and in the workplace. And I think that's what makes life really great. And I'm sure our commencement speaker, Dr. Turner, last night offered some great advice about keep moving forward. And whatever you do, if you get knocked down, get up and keep moving forward. And I'm sure our commencement speaker candidate will offer some great words of wisdom too. Karen is actually the wise one in our family, so maybe you've got some words of wisdom there.
I would just say there are going to be some bad days, and to know that's not a derailment. Like you said, it's all about resiliency and getting back up every day with a positive attitude. Set goals and go after them.
I love that. Well, thank you both for being here this morning. I'm looking forward to seeing you on stage again in a few moments. And yeah, for those watching, I hope you stay tuned for the actual ceremony coming at you real soon. All right, y'all, we have made it to our last segment for the pre-show. So we have a very, very special guest. She is a super alum, and she's here to talk to us a little bit about some alumni things. So give a warm Jaguar welcome to Miss Alyssa Johnson.
Hi, thank you so much. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you for being here with us this morning. It's a little chilly. So as an AU alum, what would you say is your favorite part about staying connected to your alma mater? Because you're a double Jag.
Yes, so staying connected has been really helpful to continue to build community, to continue to be connected in service, continue to be able to volunteer. I was talking to the Keens about being able to see the behind the scenes and how we put together all the amazing alumni activities and making sure that we're just staying and supporting the university even after our collegiate days are gone. So it's probably one of my favorite parts is still being able to be part of the Augusta University community.
Yeah, and what would you say are some of the most impactful alumni resources that have been available to you throughout the years?
Well, I think being part of the Alumni Somerville Board has been super helpful. There's so many resources that I didn't even know were available through them and making connections there. I also think that utilizing our social media is really important for updates and recognizing what's happening, when it's happening. I think that's how I've been watching even your podcast is through making sure I'm checking at our socials and checking back to make sure, but also making sure you update those emails and because we do lose those coveted Augusta.edu emails, and I want to make sure that we're able to stay connected as we continue in our lives and in our journey. So.
And thank you for listening to the podcast.
Yeah, of course.
And what would you say about just thinking of your student experience has been one of the most beneficial parts as a student of just being involved in Jag Nation?
I will say that one of the biggest turning points for me was my connection to my professors. I remember Dr. Bill Reese encouraging us to volunteer at a local nonprofit, and that really was the trajectory for my community. I had no interest in volunteering or service. I wanted the extra credit, but I did it, and I loved it, and I continued to do that, and that's kind of where I landed and put myself in this position now to be able to continue that service and continue helping to support others in their journeys.
As an alum, I'm grateful for all that you do on the Somerville Alumni Board.
Thank you.
And what advice would you give to our new graduates as they are about to walk across the stage in a few moments?
I would say just if there's something that calls to you, lean into that. Make sure that you're following your passion and following the things that are meaningful to you. And if you need support, ask for it. I think that this place and the connections that I've made here have been super helpful in my career beyond my collegiate years. I can pick up the phone and call many of my professors and my old colleagues. So staying connected and follow whatever calls to you.
And if you could go back to your student days and relive any moment, what would that be? Or what first comes to mind?
I'm not sure. I really enjoyed my Greek life and connecting with my sisters, but I also really enjoyed just being in the what we call the JSAC and being connected to all our peers. So I think just student life in general, being on campus, because it comes alive when you're here.
I love that. For me, what first comes to mind is for homecoming week, one of my closest friends decided to run for homecoming queen. And so that year we all had came together to be a part of the step show to support
nice.
her. I'm not a dancer. I'm not a live performer by any means. Well, I guess I kind of am with this gig. But when it comes to dance, and especially stepping, that was not something that was within my realm. So
You did it though.
yes, we did it, and we came in second place.
Okay,
so that was a
good.
surprise to everybody, because for us, we were just feeling around trying to make sure that she was involved to, get the coded homecoming points to qualify to become queen. And so that was definitely a very unexpected highlight that was super memorable for me.
Oh, good. And you supported your friend.
Yes, and shout out to her because she recently got engaged over the Thanksgiving break. So
congratulations.
Yeah. So any final thoughts before I let you go?
Just make sure that you update those emails, follow those socials, and reach out to your alumni board. I think it's really important that they do so that they can continue to stay connected.
All right, well, thank you, Alyssa, for
Thank
being
you.
here. Thank you guys for watching, and the ceremony is just about to begin. I think we can hear the music playing a little bit, so thank y'all so much, and I can't wait to see you guys back next year.
Good morning. What a joyful way to start a day. Welcome, family, friends, graduates. As we prepare for the day's ceremony, I would like to encourage you to consider a couple of things to keep the flow going, and we'll say smoothly, so everyone can see everybody on the screen and hear everyone's name. Commencement is a milestone not only for our graduates, but for all the family, far and near. As we call the names and as we move across the stage smoothly, we would encourage you to respect each other's names so that families can hear names and we can hear the next person. So enjoy the celebration briefly. We would ask also that as the first graduate comes on and we celebrate, you'll equally celebrate the last graduate. And as we do in this day and time, let's all find a way to silence our phones and prepare for the ceremony. Today's ceremony begins with the Arsenal Bell being rung by Miss Jan Bain, Program Coordinator of the College of Allied Health Sciences, Department of Allied Health Professions. Jan has been at Augusta University for 40 years. In one of those roles, she served as Executive Assistant to the Vice President for the Children's Hospital of Georgia, serving an integral part of the Fit Up and the Activation team. Jan has served as Department of Allied Health Professions Program Coordinator for over 18 years and supporting 3 programs and recruitment efforts for the college. I would like to invite you to stand now as we hear the ringing of the bell and the processional. Please join me.
Please be seated. Good morning, and what a good morning it is. Augusta University welcomes the class of 2024, their families, friends, and distinguished guests to the Fall 2024 Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony. Here, at the birthplace of medical education in the state of Georgia, with an almost 200-year history of improving lives through healthcare, research, medicine, and education, we are excited to acknowledge and celebrate the accomplishments of all of our students with each of you this morning. Augusta University students are special. Augusta University students embody the work ethic, the resilience, the creativity, the innovation, critical thinking, and civility needed to accomplish great things for humanity. They are uniquely qualified, and they're perfectly equipped to be true game changers in their fields of study, their communities, their families, for generations to come. They could not have accomplished this alone, and before we proceed with celebrating them, I would like to give our students an opportunity to thank their families, their friends, the faculty and staff who've helped them along this journey. Students, if you are able, please stand and give all those who helped you along the way a round of applause. Please remain standing, and at this time, I would like to ask all of you who are able to stand and remain standing for the presentation of colors, the national anthem, and invocation. Emma Kelley, a Pamplin College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences student, will now lead us in the singing of the national anthem.
Please, Ed. Arms. Good morning. What a glorious day we have before us as we witness all who have worked hard and made sacrifices to reach this incredible moment and day of celebration. I'd ask that you receive this invocation according to your faith and your tradition. O gracious one, giver of life, we pause to acknowledge the significance of this moment, the culmination of years of dedication, perseverance, and growth. With hearts filled with gratitude and minds open to the possibilities that lie ahead, we come together to celebrate the commencement of the 2024 graduates of Augusta University. In this diverse assembly, we recognize the myriad experiences that have shaped each graduate, the late nights of study, the friendships forged, the challenges faced, and the triumphs achieved. Today is not only a testament to academic achievement, but also a celebration of resilience and a spirit that defines each individual in this esteemed graduating class. Let us take a moment to express our deepest appreciations to the faculty, mentors, and support networks that have guided and nurtured these graduates. Their wisdom and encouragement have been beacons of light on this transformative journey. As we stand on the threshold of tomorrow, let us embrace the unknown with courage and enthusiasm. And may the knowledge gained with these academic walls empower our graduates to make meaningful contributions to the world. May we carry forward the values of curiosity, compassion, and integrity instilled in them during their time here. And let this commencement be a symbol of new beginnings and endless possibilities. As these graduates step into the next chapter of their lives, may they find success in their pursuits and fulfillment in their chosen paths. And in this moment of reflection and anticipation, let us join our hearts and minds in unity, celebrating not only the achievements of today, but also the promise of tomorrow. And may the spirit of learning, discovery, and community continue to strive in the hearts of these graduates. With gratitude from the past, excitement for the future, and a shared commitment to lifelong learning, we invoke blessings upon this commencement ceremony. And may it be a source of inspiration and motivation for all who are present here today. Amen.
Please be seated. Thank you to Emma Kelley, the ROTC Color Guard, and the Brass Quintet for the important contributions you all make to our graduation exercises. Additionally, we'd like to thank Chaplain Henry Holt from Wellstar MCG Health Spiritual Care Team for providing the invocation this morning. Will you join me, please, in thanking them? Our Student Government Association conducted a selection process among the graduating students to identify a student speaker for today's ceremony. Eboni Watts, a degree candidate from the College of Education and Human Development today, was selected by her peers to bring greetings on behalf of the graduating class.
Good morning, Jaguar Nation. As we come to this final moment of our undergraduate career, I want you to take a moment and look around at your peers. Then I want you to acknowledge the support system of every student that has congregated here today to watch us achieve a new milestone in life. This is a milestone that should not be taken lightly, so I want to say congratulations to you all for completing this chapter with grace and pride, as well as a big thank you for everyone that has came here to support a student walking across the stage today. I ask that you all join me as we take a trip down memory lane and reminisce on our own journeys here at Augusta University. For me, there are a couple of things that come to mind. The first being the word persistence, and the second being a quote by Zig Ziglar stating, "Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations." I'm sure we all came to college with a specific goal in mind and what we expect these past 4 years to go like. And maybe for you, that journey was true. Or maybe that journey was nothing like you thought it would be. Either way, these experiences brought us to be the young men and women that we are today. These difficult roads allowed us to know the good and bad parts of our personality, know what we will accept in relationships, as well as how to work in professional settings. All of this to say, I'm pretty sure we're definitely all prepared to go into a career field of our own choosing. But I hope that throughout this journey, you also learned how to be your authentic and true self and feel comfortable walking into any room after today. As an 1828 ambassador for Augusta University, I have had the privilege of selling AU to many prospective students during my last 2 to 3 years here. And I have been able to tell my student story. So for all of my 1828 ambassadors, which I see y'all in the back over there, please don't cry. But for all of y'all, to close out my undergraduate career, this will be my last student story. Before I became well-known on campus towards the top, on this campus towards the tail end of my junior year, I had to give up my hobby of dance because I went through a very tough situation where I was not accepted for who I was. But, like I said, I stepped away with good reason because of the lack of acceptance that I received. Although I chose to stop dancing, my persistence and my drive to want to better myself did not stop. From then on, I decided to always be myself and not to belittle my personality for anyone or for anything. And one of the many people that helped me through this transition is Angela Stewart-Young and my fellow ambassadors, who taught me to advocate for those that I truly love and support. Now, you may not have gone through anything like that, but I hope that you had an experience that made you understand and realize your worth. Afterwards, doors began to open for me, where I became your 2024 Miss Augusta University, and other opportunities like representing you all on the Miss Georgia stage this past June, as well as being able to judge my first ever pageant and making relationships with individuals like Dr. Susan Davies, who taught me to not only be in tune with myself, but to also be in tune with those that are around me. But I know these opportunities don't stop here, just like a road. Going through these rough patches and these triumphs during my undergraduate career taught me that I did not complete these stepping stones on my own. College was not only our journey, but it is also a journey for our parents, for our friends, and our extended support system. For me specifically, this was a combined effort of my parents, Tanya and Joseph Watts Jr., who pushed me to want an education for myself. For both of my supervisors, LaSherica Christian from Student Life and Engagement and Angela Stewart-Young, formerly in Office of Undergraduate Admissions, who taught me to stand strong on my feet and in my beliefs, as well as to be okay with the unknown, and how to have pride in the things that I have done. Our recovery from both the hills and the valleys of undergrad ended in a beautiful way because we're all sitting here today. Now I know this story and this speech may have been a lot of tears, but after today, I want you all to walk away knowing these two things. The first being, you are exceptional as yourself. And please be authentically you wherever you go, because no one can be you. The second being, regardless of how many times you hear congratulations, or we regret to inform you, wherever you are is where you are meant to be. And please look back at your difficult road and appreciate your beautiful destination. Again, congratulations, Jaguars. We are finally at the finish line. Thank you, Augusta University, and go Jags!
Thank you, Eboni. What a wonderful selection for a speaker. It's my pleasure this morning to introduce you to our keynote speaker, Miss Angela Canada. Angela and I have something in common. We love food and have a passion for food. She's just been much more successful than I at that. Angela is the Senior Principal Team Leader of Menu and Packaging at Chick-Fil-A, Incorporated. Angela has spent more than 26 years in the food industry working with multiple companies, but for the last 20 years, she has played an integral role with the culinary and commercialization team at Chick-Fil-A, Inc. And of note, the span of Angela's career has allowed her to create craveable menu items such as, are you ready for this? The Chick-fil-A Spicy Chicken Sandwich and the Peach Milkshake. All right. So she has an incredibly impressive career that is outlined in your commencement program. Will you all please give a warm Augusta University Jag Nation welcome to Miss Angela Canada.
Thank you. Let me pull out my readers here, y'all, or I get lost. President King, esteemed faculty, staff, family, friends, and guests, and especially the AU class of 2024, good morning! Yes! Congratulations, graduates. You made it. Today, we celebrate your hard work of late nights, early mornings, pressing deadlines, and determination. You have reached this amazing milestone, and I am honored, and it is truly my pleasure to share this moment with you. Now, graduates, I know we've talked a little bit about this, but we're going to do this again. I know today is all about celebrating you, but can we acknowledge, excuse me, that you might not be sitting here today had it not been for certain individuals who helped you along the way? Yes, thank you. Now, since we agree on that, on your behalf, faculty and staff, thank you. Thank you for nurturing these brilliant minds, for your patience, and for enduring early morning or late night emails saying, hey, I know the deadline was yesterday, but family and friends, thank you. Thank you for the love, encouragement, and occasional deposits to Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle along the way, including today. Hint, hint. I'm here for you, graduates. Now, graduates, as you sit here surrounded by family and friends, faculty and staff, it's natural to experience a mix of emotions, that of relief, joy, excitement, and perhaps a bit of nervousness. Some of you might have a clear plan on what's next, but I'm guessing there are many of you sitting here who do not have a clear plan and feeling uncertain, maybe even a bit fearful about what happens next. Even with clear steps, uncertainty will arise along your journey. If you are feeling uncertain, know that you are not alone, and it's something that many, really all of us, experience at some point in our life. How do I know? And I know all too well. I have been in your shoes. I was earning a degree in biology with a minor in chemistry and was uncertain about my future. Like many of you, I started college with big dreams. I wanted to be a pediatrician, or so I thought. During my sophomore year, I realized medicine was not the path for me. So what now? What do I do now? There I was on my journey to earn a degree in biology and chemistry, feeling a bit lost about what I truly wanted to do. I explored various options, hoping to find my path. In my junior year, I interned with the United States Forest Service, conducting analytical tests on plant and soil samples in a lab. And when I say soil, y'all, I mean the dirt, the earth, the lands, okay? And while it was fun and a valuable experience, I quickly realized that working in the lab was not my calling. I could not envision pursuing that as a long-term career path. As graduation approached, my path was still unclear to me. I recall a heartfelt conversation with my father, who happens to be here with me today, filled with tears, where I shared my concerns about not knowing what to do after graduation. I was upset. I was devastated because I had spent so much time in school only to get to the end and not know my next steps. I believed I was the only one who felt this way. Spoiler alert, I later learned I was not the only one. And in fact, if you were to lean over and ask your neighbor, you might be surprised that they may be feeling the same way, a little uncertain. During that conversation, my father reassured me that I would find my way. He encouraged me to keep moving, get out there, and try something despite my uncertainty to see where it might lead me. Let me pause here for a quick PSA, or public service announcement. Here's the thing about uncertainty. It can be paralyzing. You might feel tempted to wait for the perfect opportunity or the right moment to act. But here's the truth. Perfection does not exist, and waiting will not get you closer to clarity. So keep moving and try something until you discover your path. Now, back to the story. Rather than letting uncertainty or allowing uncertainty to paralyze me, I chose to take a step forward and see where it would lead me. Shortly before graduating, I applied for a summer program funded by the United States Department of Agriculture to investigate career options in the field of agriculture. And let me just be honest, agriculture was not on my radar. But I thought, why not? I might discover something interesting along the way. It's better than doing nothing. The program offered different areas to explore, including forestry, plant and soil science, food science, and others. And initially, I considered plant and soil science as a potential career option, only because it was what I was most familiar with from my previous internship. However, I did not have a strong interest in this field at all. And then y'all, something unexpected happened. Just before the summer program started, I was in a conversation with a gentleman named Dr. Jimmy Reeves, whom I had met during my internship at the Forest Service, and my mother. She shared my passion for food with Dr. Reeves and how I enjoyed experimenting with recipes from her cookbooks. During that conversation, Dr. Reeves introduced me to the field of food science. I found that food science combined my fascination with both food and science. That small pivot changed everything. As the summer program concluded, I applied to the food science program at Alabama A&M University, and as they say, the rest is history. Pivoting opened up an exciting journey for me in the food industry, where I was able to blend my unique scientific insights with my creative culinary talents. There is so much more to the story. However, I only have 10 minutes, so you get the abbreviated version today. I share this story to encourage you that uncertainty is not a dead end, but an opportunity. Not knowing your next step does not mean you're lost. It suggests you are on the verge of discovering your path. However, discovering your path requires action. So what action should you take? I'm so glad you all asked. Number one, you've got to be persistent and keep moving forward. Standing still is not the answer when uncertain about your direction. Even if you're unsure what you want to do, taking a small step can make a big difference. Explore new opportunities, apply for jobs that interest you, or talk to someone to learn more about their career. Job shadow. Taking action creates momentum, which can lead to clarity. Number 2, be resilient. Sometimes you try something and realize it's not for you, like my lab work with the Forest Service, and that's okay. Every experience teaches you something valuable, even if it clarifies what you do not want to do or pursue. And lastly, number 3, pivot if necessary. Life does not always go according to plan. Sometimes the path you think you're supposed to take is not meant for you, like me being a pediatrician. Be open to unexpected turns. They might lead you to something better than you imagine, like when I pivoted from plant and soil science to food science, which has led me to where I am today. Uncertainty is not something to fear, but to embrace. Your journey does not have to follow a straight line, and I promise you that it will not. Some of the greatest stories are full of twists and turns. So, as you step out into the world, I encourage you to be persistent, be resilient, and pivot if necessary. Your path may not be clear today, or it could be, but you may find yourself unclear along that journey. But trust me, it's out there waiting for you to discover it. So AU class of 2024, again, congratulations. The world awaits. Let's get moving. Thank you so much.
Thank you for those inspiring words. We are delighted to have you here. Thank you very much. I'm glad your dad's here with you as well. It is now my pleasure to recognize and introduce Dr. Jennifer Sullivan, our Interim Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost.
Thank you very much, and congratulations to all our graduates. We are extremely proud of each and every one of you. Before we begin the presentation of candidates and get moving, I'd like to take just a minute to recognize the hard work of our graduates that are graduating with honors today. Augusta University awards undergraduate degrees with honors to students who have met specific standards of academic excellence in the classroom as measured by a grade point average of 3.5 or higher. Students graduating with honors today have a special cord in AU blue and gray to signify this outstanding academic achievement. Would those students graduating with honors today please stand to be recognized? Join me in congratulating these students. Thank you. You may be seated. And now it is time for the part of the ceremony that you have been waiting for, the presentation of candidates for graduation. To ensure that all graduates are able to hear their names and all guests are able to see their graduate, please remain seated during the presentation of candidates. And as a display of respect for graduates and a courtesy to others, we do request that members of the audience remain through the entire ceremony, if possible. President Keene will confer degrees after the candidates for graduation have all been presented. Will the degree candidates from the College of Allied Health Sciences please stand and come forward? The College of Allied Health Sciences, led by Dean Lester Pretlow, was established in 1968 for the purpose of educating allied health professionals for the state of Georgia. Today, we graduate therapists, technicians, administrators, managers, and assistants in a wide variety of disciplines to help address the growing workforce needs of our complex healthcare systems. And now, Dean Pretlow will present the degree candidates from the College of Allied Health Sciences.
Thank you, Provost Sullivan. I have the honor of presenting for the appropriate degrees those persons who have been recommended by the faculty of the College of Allied Health Sciences for graduation. The College of Allied Health Sciences, training everyday heroes.
Mackenzie Brocato. Layla Rashay Broom. Jashanti Armani Brown. Anne Marie Burris. Juria Campbell. Alyssa S. Davis. Christopher Chinazeke Per Duru. Kiana Malia Green. Diamikia Hester. Nicole Hopkins. Camilla Lachelle Jones. Emily Brooke Kirby. Ansley Dawn Lawhorn. Kyle Angela Parfan. Kathy K. Patel. Colandria Sharnice Williams. Isabella Ackerman. Jabril B. Adden. Ashley Chong. Carlos David Garcia. Gabrielle Amanda Gear. Cumia Love Jones. Tiffany Ray Oliver. Jahan Sullivan.
Will the degree candidates for the College of Education and Human Development please stand and come forward? The College of Education and Human Development, led by Dean Judi Wilson, prepares students at the undergraduate and graduate levels for careers in education and kinesiology. Students complete coursework that is based upon relevant research and best practices and incorporates field and clinical experiences. Committed to excellence, the College of Education and Human Development prepares teachers, counselors, administrators, and kinesiologists to serve diverse populations in a wide variety of educational and health settings. The college is especially proud to have grown enrollment by over 1,300 students in the past 7 years. In addition to leading the university in enrollment growth, the College of Education and Human Development has an additional reason to celebrate. Today, we celebrate a remarkable milestone for Zach Thurman, who is graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Education. For the past year, in addition to being a student, Zach has been the heart and spirit of our university as Augustus, our beloved mascot. With passion and dedication, he has brought joy, energy, and school pride to countless events, embodying the legacy of Augustus in every appearance. As he embarks on the next chapter of his life, we want to extend our deepest gratitude to Zach for his unwavering commitment to our university and for carrying on the Augustus tradition. Thank you, Zach, for your hard work and leaving a lasting mark on the Augusta University family. And now, Dean Wilson will present the degree candidates from the College of Education and Human Development.
Thank you, Provost Sullivan. I have the honor of presenting for the appropriate degrees those persons who have been recommended by the faculty of the College of Education and Human Development for graduation. Our candidates represent our institutional values and are difference makers.
Connor Joseph Warren. Skylar Lynn Marie Orzakowski. Rachel Arnett. Julia Bell Blaylock. Meredith Grace Blanchard. Cassandra Hawkins Carter. Ramaya Alea Cochran. Megan DeRoma. Haley Price Elrod. Alyssa S. Fitzpatrick. Taylor Kate Guerrero. Ariana Nicole Morales Ormaza. Devel Tyree Reed. Jaden Marie Saxer. Aaliyah Deshay Snellings. Brianna Teasley. Catherine Noel Thomas. Zachary Robert Thurman. Mari Elizabeth Econ Valencia. Victoria Michelle Vigna. Cassidy Watson. Alexis Leah Weathers. Nicholas Baker. Alyssa Rose Bollinger. Sarah Pearl Boothe. Caitlin Marissa Berner. Luann Rose Flores Cruz Henry. Caitlin Isabel Enelo. Haley Gilbert. Ariel Malia Horn. Vitel H. Kidane. Baylor Holton Maddox. Braxton Lee Mann. Jordan G. Martin. Gideon Lane Meadows. Erica Lynn Mines. Kevin Paul Perez. Comfort Pra. Delani Russell. Lauren Abigail Slade. Amaya Summer. Eboni Adriana Watts.
As a quick aside, and speaking for myself, not the entire stage party, it is so much fun to see your smiling faces as you are walking across this stage, and equally fun is to see the fabulous shoes that some of you all are wearing. So thank you so very much for sharing your shoes with us. I wear flats, I can't do it. Those of you that are able to walk in those heels, I have so much respect for you. Thank you so very much. And now, will the degree candidates from the College of Nursing please stand and come forward? The College of Nursing, established in 1943, is the flagship public college of nursing for the state of Georgia. At its inception, with fewer than 50 students, it began a proud tradition of preparing exceptional nurse graduates. Today, led by Dean Beth NeSmith, the College of Nursing has over 1,000 students enrolled in one of 4 degree programs and continues to build a legacy as the first nursing college in the university system of Georgia. With campuses in Augusta and Athens, the college prepares graduates for careers as registered nurses, advanced practice registered nurses, clinical nurse leaders, certified registered nurse anesthetists, nurse executives, and nurse scientists. And now, Dean NeSmith will present the College of Nursing degree candidates.
Thank you, Provost Sullivan. I have the honor of presenting for the appropriate degrees those persons who have been recommended by the faculty of the College of Nursing for graduation. These students are well prepared to launch their nursing careers and transition into critical workforce roles in various healthcare settings. I thank these graduates for choosing nursing and for choosing our Augusta University College of Nursing.
Julia Clark Atkinson. Chloe Grace Bedora. Mia Christine Bowles. Landon Elizabeth Davis. Madison Dennis. Vivian May Edmonds. Anijah Destiny Guzman. Sunny Vo Huyen. Gracie Marie Jacobson. Logan Taylor Prestridge. Tessa Claire Wardrop. Taylor White.
Will the degree candidates for the College of Science and Mathematics please stand and come forward? The College of Science and Mathematics, led by Dean John Sutherland, provides student-centered education in the natural sciences and mathematics to both undergraduate and graduate students, expands scientific knowledge through research, and strives to increase scientific literacy for all citizens. The college is committed to promoting scientific inquiry and discovery and to creating opportunities for intellectual growth and community involvement. And now, Dean Sutherland will present the degree candidates from the College of Science and Mathematics.
Thank you, Provost Sullivan. I have the honor of presenting for the appropriate degrees those persons who have been recommended by the faculty of the College of Science and Mathematics for graduation.
Jamie Ann Marie McVeigh. Hamza Akram. Deanna Elaine Allen. Diana Aragon Mercado. Kaylee Burrell. Alexandria Dinah Carter. Ethan Ray Clegg. Cale Matthew Dixon. Ronald Cornelius Doe Jr. Rebecca M. George. Adacia Onay Gilbert. Joshua Aaron Hale. Alicia Kamran Hussein. Lainey Brianne Johnson. Kylie Marie Manning. Douglas R. McGarity. Rashawn Richard McWinney. Emma Mezzacapo. Alma Nayeli Perez Morales. Nayera Brusila Presley. Timothy William Schaff, Jr. Sydney Screws. Kelley K. Shea. Malaysia C. Simpson. Nisa I. Sims. Vivi Vo. Haley L. Walker. Bailey Simone Williams. Isaac Thomas Williams. Aaliyah Winfrey. Michaela Chayila Xiong.
Will the degree candidates from the Hull College of Business please stand and come forward? The Hull College of Business, led by Dean Mark Thompson, was established in 1963 for the purpose of providing a high-quality, personalized education to prepare our students for career success. Their college strives to graduate individuals ready to excel in their fields of study and to become leaders in the business world. And now, Dean Thompson will present the degree candidates for the James M. Hull College of Business.
Thank you, Provost Sullivan. I have the distinct honor of presenting for the appropriate degrees those candidates that have been recommended by the faculty of the Hull College of Business for graduation.
Mark Anthony Adams, Jr. Kobe Michael Ayala. Tiara Cherie Barnes. Courtney Berriot. Bryson C. Beckworth. Grace Elizabeth Bridges. Janvier Christine Buggs. Shania Natasha Clarice Kane. Aliyah Lemarian Clark. Lauren Nicole Clifton. Kevin Carson Craw. Vincent Stephen DeMauro. Stephanie Echavarria. Malaysia Lovan Evans. Jakiona Ayala Tanea Floyd. Elise Marie Frails. Julie Garcia. Kaylin Dawson Gay. John Crimmins Hankinson III. Daniel F. Harris. Takisa L. Harris. Corey Hawkins. Luke H. Harrington. Zykaria Jakayla Hightower. Tree Lee. Hunter D. Long. Ethan Lang Lovell. Jasmine Alyssa Martin. Benjamin Roy Matson. Bryce Davis McLaughlin. Christina Mendez. Hunter A. Mosher. Stephen LaShone Neal Jr. Kendall Shea Newsome. Bao Tran Canuck Win. Joshua Reed Oglesby. Jackson Brian O'Neill. Nicole Pablo Flores. Isabella Jade Paul. Jaquavius Ramsey. Sheila Saka. Madhumita Senthil. Richa J. Shaw. Amaya Janae Smith. Richard Sebastian Taylor. Juliana Roberta Tournier. Anson Arthur Wessner. Jordan Alyssa Williams. Khalees DeAndre Williams.
Will the degree candidates from the Pamplin College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences please stand and come forward? The Catherine Reese Pamplin College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, led by Dean Kim Davies, forms the heart of liberal arts at Augusta University. Offering over 40 unique degree programs, Pamplin is a vibrant college filled with diverse students, educators, researchers, and creators. Together, they are committed to innovation, dissemination of knowledge, and enriching the community. Pamplin faculty foster critical thinking about complex questions of the human experience, cultivate skills in written, verbal, and creative expression, promote active citizenship and community engagement, and prepare graduates for diverse careers in our quickly changing globalized environments. And now Dean Davies will present the degree candidates from the Pamplin College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences.
Thank you, Provost Sullivan. The dedicated faculty of the Pamplin College have recommended the students assembled here today for the most varied of degrees, ranging from art to psychology. I'm delighted and honored to present them for the degrees they have earned.
Parmeli Ronchny Andrus. Christian Austin. Skylar Faith Buford Ball. Colin Carson Bell Thornton. Benjamin J. Bohannon. Carol A. Breland. True Tan Bowie. Nakaya Helena Burke. Haley Savannah Carpenter. Kanaya Colbert. Addison Christine Colvin. Jaden Cooley. Lauren Nicole Davis. Michael D. English Jr. Stephen J. Fain. Madison Michelle Forkey. Malia Carlette Grace. Peyton McCall Hanks. Shemenica S. Harper. Jalen Hayes. Travis Alexander Howard. Ashley Hughes. Ryan J. Ingalls. Reginald Jones. Melanie Paula Lopez Rivera. Camden Lord. Latanya Moore. Andrew Mertz. Hannah Musa. Elizabeth Francis Oleg. April Rose Polk. Brad Edward Pond. Jalen Zachary Richardson. Melvin LaShawn Robinson. Donald Roney. Michael Edward Sanders. Aaliyah Brene Slaughter. Rachel Stanton. Jackson Thomas Stewart. Celine E. Stringer. Rowan Surratt. Caitlin Tucker. Nia Valencia Vaughn. Kay Mackenzie Veldboom. Janae S. Wallace. Tanasia Kanaya White. Micah Nathaniel Webb. Annabelle Grace Witten. Dylan M. Williams. Christopher Ryan Wilson. Jillian Zaklikowski. Maria del Carmen Branian Contreras. Chandler Joyce Barnwell. Avery Lewis. Tori R. Martin. Rachel Thea Sawyer. Jordan V. Womack. Amelia Rose Kelley. Owen Joshua Radke. Jasmine K. Amadi. Alexis Battle. Morgan Rayleigh Bradford. Presley Carver. Alaisha Camila Clark. Esther Elizabeth Awee. Dallas Gardner. Terea Monet Green. Jade Ayana Jackson. Emily Von King. Christopher Scott Kinsler. Michaela A. Major. Alexia Kiara Norman. Jeremiah Anna Onyekachi. Holly Elisa Porterfield. Raymond A. Smith. Ondi Jada Kasaya Suguturanga. Grace Umutoni Tabazi. Madison Lorraine Uni. Yorick Utz. Elisha M. Westmoreland.
Will the degree candidates for the School of Computer and Cyber Sciences please stand and come forward? The School of Computer and Cyber Sciences, led by Dean Alexander Schwarzmann, was established in 2017 to address the critical demands of society in the fields of computing, cybersecurity, and information technology through educational programs and research. The school instills excellence in scholarship and educates a diverse student body in the scientific, engineering, social, and ethical facets of the field. The school cultivates a strong research across its computer science, information systems security, and cyber systems engineering disciplines, and serves the state, country, and its public and private sectors through active engagement and research. Last and certainly not least, the dean with all the flair, Dean Schwarzmann, will present the degree candidates from the School of Computer and Cyber Sciences.
Thank you, Provost Sullivan. And now, the ultimate event, the School of Computer and Cyber Sciences. Now, President Keene, Provost Sullivan, today we're graduating a most splendid class of students majoring in information technology, computer science, cybersecurity, and cybersecurity engineering. And we're also graduating a sole student in cyber operations, Ashlyn Snyder. Are you here, Ashlyn? Now, in case Ashlyn feels lonely all by herself in the major, I have some good news. Your degree has just become more valuable. That is because Augusta University has just been designated by the National Security Agency as a National Center of Academic Excellence in Cyber Operations Education. No other university in this state can boast of this because Augusta University is the first and only such university in the great state of Georgia. Now,
Back to script.
yes. Thank you, Provost Sullivan. Now I have the honor of presenting for the appropriate degrees these wonderful people who have been recommended by the faculty of the School of Computer and Cyber Sciences for graduation.
Roberto James Anderson Navarro. Samuel Thomas Reinhardt Bailey. Jeffrey Lyle Benson, Jr. Malik Bradley. Shavana Burrows. Daniel Bwango. Matthew Ryan Campbell. Zachary Jacob Cox. Dalen E. Dowdy. William Andrew Ford. Robert Zantres Franklin. John Daniel Gigante. Carter Payne Hinson. Richard Henry Kelley. Tucker Lang. Colby Masters. Jerome McFadden. Xavier G. Mitchell. Keaton A. Neff. Anders Mead Olson. Isaac Picasso. Tanner Andrew Preisler. Ryan W. Sayers. Naya Jelena Shepard. Ashlyn H. Snyder. Bryce Logan Spencer. Zachary Adam Stenger. William Edward Tyree. Janiyah Talise Wadsworth. Brandon Wilburn. Kyle Logan Winstanley. Jacob Allen Wood. Jared Lawrence Wyrick. Jamerson D. Shong. Jaden T. Durand. Foster P. Garcia. Anthony Vaughn Hughes, Jr. Alexandra C. Larson. Alexandra Stamatakis Morse.
That was a lot of fun. Will all the candidates for degrees rise? Mr. President, I have the honor to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees. They have completed all the requirements and have been recommended by the faculty for graduation.
All right. By the authority of the state of Georgia, vested in the Board of Regents and by them delegated to me, I confer upon each of you the degree for which you've been recommended, admitting you to all its rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations. You may be seated. All right, we're almost there. Graduates, you are now part of a legacy like no other. In fact, you'll be creating a legacy like no other in your own accords. It is my pleasure to welcome Mr. Kyle Scott, the president of Augusta University's Somerville Alumni Society, to welcome you as new alumni.
Thank you, President Keene. Good morning, graduates, family, friends, special guests. Well, class of 2024, you did it. It's a joy to be here to celebrate this day, this special day with our graduates. As a 2003 winter graduate of the Holt College of Business, it is my great honor and privilege to be the first to welcome you to the alumni family. Now, I don't know if you knew it or not, but when you crossed the stage, you joined an alumni family of over 60,000 strong across the globe. Now, while today may mark the end of your academic career, Augusta University will be a part of your life forever. As an alum, you have access to resources, events that will help you throughout your graduation life, your post-graduation life. Your alumni family is here to support you throughout all of your next steps. And supporting Augusta University looks like more than just giving financially. It's supporting our incredible athletic teams on the court at Christenberry or under the lights of our baseball and softball diamond. It's also getting involved and staying connected with your colleges. Your colleges have invested a lot with you over the years, so it's time to repay the favor by subscribing to their newsletters, following them on social media. It's also getting involved with your alumni association. I graduated 21 years ago today, And I can tell you that being a part of the Alumni Association has strengthened an affinity that I've had for a university that has given me so much through my entire life. We look forward to connecting with you at the events that we host throughout the year. Congratulations, graduates. Your fellow alums are rooting for you, and we're proud to welcome you to this legacy like no other here at Jag Nation. Go Jags! Now we have one more order of business. I need the 2024 graduates to stand, please. We have a tassel to turn. As a symbol of your graduation and transition to alumni status, you may now move your tassel from right to left, signifying the completion of your degree. Congratulations.
Please be seated. Thank you, Mr. Scott. At this time, would Lieutenant Colonel Nancy Tucker, Chair of Augusta University's Department of Military Science, and Cadet Stephanie Echevarria, please come forward to conduct the Army Officer's Oath of Office. Ladies and gentlemen, this year we're honoring the achievements of 2 Augusta University cadets who will commission as officers in the United States Army tomorrow morning. Cadet Echevarria stands as an outstanding representative of the class of cadets who've completed the ROTC program at Augusta University. A graduate of the Holt College of Business today, she will now take the oath of office to begin her career as a United States Army officer.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name.
I, Stephanie Echevarria,
having been appointed an officer in the Army of the United States, as indicated above, in the grade of second lieutenant, do solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office in which I'm about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations. Let's give her a round of applause.
Congratulations, Cadet Echevarria. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Augusta University, I congratulate each of you for your successful accomplishment of completing your degree program. And those aren't just words on a script. Those are from our hearts. See, the people on this stage, the leadership of the university, of the academic and administrative leadership, there are a number of people who have helped put this program on behind the scenes, many of which you will never see or meet, but they're vested in your success, not only as students while you were here, but now as alumni. Karen and I, my wife, the First Lady of Augusta University, we accepted these roles about 165 days ago. And it has been our distinct privilege to serve alongside the people on this stage and the people behind the scenes making all of this happen. And it's our privilege because we have a passion for students and we have a passion for each of you. As we close the ceremony today, take it all in. Look at the words of the alma mater. Please stand as Emma Kelley will lead us in singing of our alma mater, which can be found on page 24 of the commencement program. Immediately following, Eboni Watts will continue our commencement tradition, the ringing of the Arsenal bell. In the history of our university, the sound of bells has been used to recognize the beginning and endings of our academic experience. Today, we ring the bell 3 times to celebrate and recognize our newest graduates, our past, our present, and your future as Augusta University alumni.
Congratulations, class of 2024. This concludes our ceremony. Go forth and celebrate. Good evening.